Hey guys, just bringing you a Need for Speed Most Wanted review on the 2012 version that's just come out. So I'm going to go over pretty much all the positives and all the negatives and try and explain to you as much as I can so you can understand whether or not you want to buy it or if you've got it, just some things you might not know. I'll start with the positives. The game is very fun, like all the races are very competitive and they're really intense and everything's really fast about it, like you got your NOS and all that kind of thing. The jack spots are cool, so a jack spot is pretty much another place where like another car will be and you just pretty much drive up to it and hop in it, and that's how you change cars. There's no safe house. I'll refer to it a little bit to the old Most Wanted because I know that was a pretty popular game, so most people should understand those references. And also make sure you're watching this in 720 so you understand the quality. So in this game, to change the colour of your car, you drive through these things, which also repair it if it's damaged. And there is no customization in this game, which absolutely pissed me off completely. So the most customization you get is tyres, nitrous, chassis, body and transmission, and neither of those things actually change the appearance of the car. So nothing will change, it'll just change like the performance and that kind of thing. Which to me, it really pissed me off because of course Need for Speed, like they're renowned, like Underground and Most Wanted and all that, they were great because of the customization. And people will say, oh well, it doesn't matter, it's about the racing. It's true, but everyone does want customization, admit it and you know it. It is really annoying having that, and in my opinion, this game they've ripped off. They've taken the old Need for Speed, taken out the good parts and thrown in Burnout. That is honestly my opinion of this game. When you get taken out by either a car or another player, it'll say taken out or taken down, which is pretty much a Burnout reference. You can't customize your car, whereas in Burnout you actually could do a little bit, but it's still similar. And look at this, like there are jumps everywhere, situated all over the map, and they're just like they've taken off, because Burnout Paradise City was just, there was jumps everywhere, and that was like the fun part about it. So here's a jack spot, for example. You drive up to it, hop in it, and yeah, like there you go. So like that part's cool, and like I'll give them that was cool. But honestly, they've let it down in so many other ways that they could have featured on. Like I don't know why they chose not to throw in customization, and that just surprises me. Like multiplayer, alright, so this is probably the biggest positive for me, would be multiplayer, because I've played multiplayer I think twice, and if you've got any other friends that play the game, it is great because everything's so competitive. Like there's speed cameras all over the map that take your speed, like there's one just there, and they take your speed and then they'll compare it to whoever else of your friends have got the game, and it's all like, it's really competitively based between you and your friends. Which in my case that's a positive, and like I think that they've done a good job there. But when it comes to offline and like even the cop chases, it actually is fairly weak. Like everyone will know in Most Wanted, when you went through like a roadblock or something, there was like, you would hit a car and it would slow down and get all cinematic, and the cop car would go flying and it would be pretty awesome. But in this, it's like a hit and it's, alright, roadblock, there's some points for you, which actually pissed me off quite a lot. Now I'll show, this is just an intro to one of the blacklist, I'm going to call it blacklist races, and you'll see how much detail and actually effort they've put into this, and in my opinion it's too much. Like yes, it's awesome that a car is forming out of ice, but I would have rathered if I could have got straight into the race and at least changed the rims of my car. That would, like, they've focused too much on the little things that don't actually matter and left out the most important bits, in my opinion. I know some people will actually love this game, and yes, it is pretty fun, but in my opinion, they've let me down compared to the other things. Like that there, for example, is a crash that's pretty much replicated right now, and so I'm not going to go through this full race. This is actually will take some time, and I've got other videos on races, but I'll try and give you an example of like what happens with the cops and so on. And like the drifting, alright, the drifting is a positive in my opinion. Like, it's really easy. You just hit the brake button and you hop straight into it. It's like super simple, and it's fun. Like, everyone loves to drift, of course, like in carbon and whatnot. But yeah, the drifting is fun and easy. But like the drifting, multiplayer, the graphics are pretty well done. Even though the other cars on the road, like just the computer-generated cars, are pretty weak. There's still the graphics of the actual car that you drive is quite good. So I'll try and give an example like this. Yeah, see, slam takedown. Is that not a Burnout takedown reference or what? In my opinion, that sucks. They've like thrown Need for Speed to a game, and then they've gone, oh, we'll just take Burnout and throw that in there, and we'll call it the next Most Wanted. Because it's like the way the game works is that you've got these points. You'll see at the top of the screen there, 447,000. So you get these points, and then to reverse the next Most Wanted on the list, you have to get a certain amount of points, and like that's kind of how it works. But you get points on multiplayer, which count offline as well, which is pretty cool. So I'm just going to be about that. And the other thing that I don't think many people like about this game is you've got two views. You've got this view here, and you've got this view here. Honestly, that sucks. So many people would love to have the like the view with the steering wheel and everything, and they just haven't given you that, which in my opinion is a real letdown as well. And you'll see here, like in the old one, you know, in the old Most Wanted, when you got busted, you'd get like ticks towards your car, and you'd get impounded and that kind of thing, and you get all these different things that would happen when you get busted. In this, you get busted, and you pretty much just like respawn like nothing's happened. So if you just want to get like back to, if you're out in the middle of nowhere and you just want to start again, you just get busted and nothing happens. You can't lose that car or anything like that, which is pretty weak. But I'll leave it at that for now, guys. If you've got any more questions about the game or anything like that, leave them in the comment section below and I'll answer them as best I can. I will do another video on multiplayer so you can get an idea of how good multiplayer is, and yeah, so be sure to check that out. And it'll be like tandem drifting as well, because drifting is quite fun in this game. But yeah, if you enjoyed it and it helped you like get an idea of what the game's like, please hit the like button, comment what you think, and subscribe for more videos. Also share it with your friends. Yeah, be sure to check out the new video.